Hey guys, let's get right into this, shall we? This add on is called Remember Me. And what it does is it remembers your username and your password in the fields after you've put them in. It remembers your last logins. If you create a new character, it'll remember those logins. If you uncheck mark one of these two boxes, it won't remember that particular box the next time it logs in. I'll show you how it works, and then I'll also show you, kind of explain to you real quick how to install it. So let me show you what it does first. And what it does is it saves the information inside of a text file. So you see how it's logged in my last information. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck mark both of those boxes and log in. And then I'll log out. And as you see, the information was not remembered. Now I want to tell it to remember the password but not the username. Alright, I don't need to log in completely to show you this, so I'll try not to waste your time and get my point across. See how it remembered the password but not the username. Now we'll do the opposite. We'll tell it to remember the username but not the password. Same thing, log out, log back in. And as you see, this time it remembered. So now I'm going to have it remember both, or forget both. Alright, and play and host. Go ahead and shut it off. And the last test I'll do is to show you that it remembers them both. And then I'll make a new character. And show you that. Alright, you saw how it forgot them both and I had to put the information back in. Now I'm going to shut this off again. It's going to probably remember my information this time, but yeah. I'm going to create a new character, so let's just call it new, and then the password new, and play and host. We're going to create a new character, an assassin. Oh, I gotta make a name, huh? Alright, create him, select him, he logs in. Alright, log back off. Now when I log back in, it's going to remember that username and password. And I'm not going to go through all that again to show you it's doing it on this one. It is. Now as you can see, there's the username and password. So where's this storing these at? Inside of your game folder here, your main directory, you'll notice two text password, or two text files will show up. There's our password, there's our username. Not a very good test there because they're both the same word, but you see them and they work, and that's how it remembers it. Now, when you get this add-on, you're going to get two scripts. They'll be inside of a folder called Remember Me. These are the two scripts. I'm not going to open them to show you this code inside. I'll do that in a tutorial to show you how to actually use, or no, I don't need to show it to you at all. When you pay for it, this is the tutorial showing you how to install it, and that video will be inside of this folder when it's done. And there are screenshots here to show you what you need to edit as well. It'll be very crystal clear to you how to do this. It's a very simple add-on. So those two scripts, you're going to drag them in to your scripts folder. All right. So now your scripts are in. You're going to need to make two game objects. So just go up to game object, create empty, and it will drop an empty game object here. And what I did was I just named one and then duplicated it and then renamed the other one to auto password. Once you have those two, you'll see over here on the side, you'll see a login and remember toggle. That's your input field for your username, and this one's for your password. And the toggle switches to remember them. The toggles go in your canvas, so you would create a UI toggle. Again, I created one, named it, and then just duplicated it. That's all you'll have to do on the toggles. You don't have to do anything else on those. I mean, unless you want to. That's up to you. You will have to move your toggles because they'll stack on top of each other when you first put this together. So that's all stuff you should already know how to do anyway. Move a toggle around or move an image around in your Unity. If you have any questions ever, come into Discord and we'll answer your questions directly right there and help you as much as we can. Alright, so you have your two toggles and you have your two objects. So as you see, like I said, there's the fields here, and what that is you need to scroll up to where your login is, which I already have mine open. So you'll open your login, you'll see input field name and pass. Okay, that's what you're going to drag into the fields here. You'll drag the input field name into there, and on the password one you'll drag input field pass to that one. The toggle's the same. If you name them exactly the same as me, you'll pull the username toggle into the username toggle and the password toggle into the password toggle field, and that sets that part up for you. And then the final part, which is where the screenshots come into play that are in the folder, you'll have on your button login and your button host, you need to make some on-click events. You'll notice you don't have any right now, and if you do, you'll need to add some. So on the login button, and these are duplicated the same way, you make one, and then you go in and you find auto user, or go down here to auto username and click login click. Alright, but for these right here, you'll literally drag auto username into auto username, auto password into auto password, go over to no function here for auto username and go to login click. Same over here on the password, go to login click. They both do the same thing. It's to make sure that you can play and host or log into your server, and that it will save regardless of which button you choose there. Alright, so that's how you set that one up. And then same exact thing on the host button. You scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the two down here. You'll pull your username over to here and your password over to here. Scroll down, go to login click for username, auto password, login click, same. And then I just save out of habit, which is a good habit to have. Alright, and that's it. So as long as everything is set up properly, now we can go in here and you'll be moving your toggles to where you want them. I put mine on the other side of mine because there's like a little deal you'll see. Alright, so anyway, let's make we can use the same one. We'll just tell it not to remember it. Now we'll log in and we'll log back out. And when we log back in, it shouldn't remember the username, but it should remember the password. There you go. Now we'll do the opposite. We'll remember the username, but we won't remember the password. And there you go. It works like a charm. I'll go ahead and type in that. Click play host. Select. Log in. And there's my cool little assassin. Ready to kick the shit out of something. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. This is a very easy add-on. If you have questions, just come into my Discord channel, like I said, and ask me, and I'll be glad to help you. But you saw how simple that was. So, have a good one.